Hello, chat. Hello. Hello. Welcome on in. I want to, but then I remembered that it is MCC Day. So, yeah, and I have no fully on Sims again because who knows why. But yeah, it was MCC Day today. I watched Red, and I think they came. Don't know if Green is still live or not. No, he is not. No, but I think they got. Was it? Leo. I don't know what the dodgeball because Danny went and you know what? I can't bother watching the rest of this because I watched the original dodgeball and I do not. I think it's orange. The one maybe I don't know. I do not remember. I'm God to see which game won. Oh, yellow one. Yellow was bamboo. Bamboo. No, it's not bamboo. I can't tell because it's just gone to shit. Shovel and Tackle. Those last two on yellow. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Um, um, but yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Like it's not gonna go live. I was just gonna watch Cleo because it was like her first MCC. Also. So I have a lot of like teddies and stuff. And my mom was like, "Oh yeah, too much, yeah, you have too many. Like I have too many at once." So I got all my Ninjago. Coles. That's Cole. That's Kai right there. My mom calls them my Ninjagos because that's the show their family and she could just call them Ninja. Jay. I'm Lloyd. Can't bother bringing him closer to the webcam. So that's okay. I'm gonna say that it's not a Zane. So because Zane is like my second favorite ninja. So yeah. Let's actually get to like do this before I like ramble about stuff. Obviously I didn't go live yesterday because I was at my mum's. So, but it's Saturday now and I'm at my dad's. So yeah, let's just get into some Sims building. So last time we did some Sims building, we did this whole like bottom floor here, which was like two. Because I know last time I was doing Oz work. Okay, no, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. Oh no, that was half term. Was it half term? Was last week half term? Yeah, it must have been because I was. few weeks ago. So yeah, 3 weeks ago we started off this here. I did this whole bottom like area here. I still quite like it. And I feel like, did my stream just die then? Or whatever. Okay. Or maybe it's just my Twitch studio being laggy because it's like so you might be able to hear it, but I literally have my fan on like back here because it's like so warm. You can't even see it, but yeah, there it is. It's literally just wearing on in the background, so you're probably gonna hear it. It's over the next like few months. It's probably gonna be quite loud with like the background noise because we've got my computer tower just whirring away, and then we've got my fan in the background just doing its thing. So yeah. So I've got like 2 more floors. This is probably just gonna be like either an extra room or just like a clutter room of just like extra storage. And then so this is gonna be a bathroom. We've got I think I might have this one be a large bedroom, have this one be like some sort of like study area, like a with like books and like a mini library or something, and then this to be like another bedroom. I don't know if I seem out of breath, it's because my asthma has just been like not great, and also hay fever. So yeah. So yes, we've got also I watched Ninjago's Dragons Rising like I watched Ninjago's Dragons Rising like the other day. Well, like I've like been watching it like throughout the week, and I quite enjoy it. I quite enjoyed part 1 so far. If you don't know, like Lego have decided to release it into 2 parts, like they did with Crystallize. So they've released the first like 10 episodes, and then they're gonna release like the next 10 episodes at a later date. I don't know when. But yeah, they're gonna release them at a later date. Again, I don't know when. But yeah, I quite enjoyed part 1. I'm gonna go into a little bit of like spoiler territory for Ninjago Dragons Rising, so if you don't really wanna like hear about that, then you can probably just like just look me up for a little while or something. Anyways, so yeah, I quite enjoyed this. So it does like the main ninja, I would say. Well, not really main ninja, for the main ninja for like the first like few, for like the main ninja we like kind of like are with is like Lloyd, but it doesn't feel like he's like the main ninja here. I guess he's because he's not really the main character of the season. The main character being Aaron and Sora, who I really enjoy as characters. Like they're not like the overly like annoying characters that we're used to like expecting from like next gen. I quite enjoyed how they kind of handled the next gen like stuff, because this is supposed to like be like a next generation stuff kind of like styled. next gen style thing. I don't know how to describe it, like next gen like season. So obviously they're not gonna like have like Lloyd or any other like the past like characters be like the main character for the season. Like it's going to be like Aaron and Sora. But I quite enjoyed I quite enjoyed it. I did quite enjoy like the dynamic of sorts. I do quite enjoy them as characters as well. Like I still don't get why like there's different like this new elemental powers, like with Wildfire be the master of like heat and have such like similar powers to Kai. I guess it might be explained. The only like theory that I kind of like believe in at the moment is that there's like a different set of elemental masters like across each realm. So for example, in whichever realm Wildfire came from, I suspect it's the first realm she came from. Because she was, the only reason I think this is because she was raised by dragons. Literally the only reason I think that. But yeah, she was raised by a dragon called Heatwave. And yeah, the only reason I think that is because she was raised by a dragon called Heatwave. And yeah, I mean, it kind of did remind me of the first realm. I mean, if it's not, I could be dead wrong about this, by the way. Don't take my word as like fact or whatever. My little fairy is like mini fairy is like saying, oh, she's from the first realm. But I also quite like Wildfire as a character. I hope though that they don't make her into like a one-note character. Like I hope they don't like I think that the term is like flanderize. I hope they don't like flanderize her character. I guess it's not even flanderization though, because she doesn't even have like too much of a personality yet though. But I hope they don't like make her character like all like one dimension, like the whole like fighty kind of character, like anger motivated like character. Because I like her more than I expected. Like I didn't really go into this expecting to really like Wildfire, but I do actually quite like her. But yeah. I also just feel really bad for Sora. And like her backstory. I won't get into like specifics, but I really like how they kind of like did her backstory. I also like how they framed it in a way that like the merge was like a different experience for like everyone. For example, Wildfire got imprisoned by the Imperium, while Sora managed to escape the Imperium, and then Aaron lost his parents. Like they're not dead; they're just in like a different realm. They're like lost in the merge. But yeah, Aaron lost his parents due to the merge. And how ways. You know? I want to put this like under here. And also it does make sense that like I quite like how I don't know what I was even gonna go on then. I was gonna talk about like how I quite liked how like it started off was like Aaron being like the ninja's like a fanboy of sorts, you know. I really hope at like some point they bring back Nelson and Antonia, because I quite liked those two, and I just hope that like they find like some way. Oh, I actually got those receipts. So there's new stuff I'm checking out that I haven't looked at. But yeah, I hope they just like bring back like Antonia and Nelson, just so that we know that like those two are okay. And I also want to see like how much they've like aged, because it has been like a few years since like the merge, and that's also what I quite like about the merge, is that it like doesn't take place like 20 years in the future. It takes place like relatively like it's not like a large amount of time since the merge. It's been like, well, it has been a large amount of time, but like most people I've seen like theorize about like the timeline have like stated that they think, and this is probably like my theory as well, that the merge, that the like the how do I say it, like the time since like crystallized, or like since the merge occurred and Dragon's Rising, is about 5-ish years, like 3 to 5 years I've seen, which I think it's been like 4 or 5 years since like the merge like happened. So yeah. Because like if you think about it, like in like the flashback of like when the merge happened from like a Sora's perspective, she was just like a child. She was like a little kid, pretty much. And so it wouldn't make sense for it to be like a year after, like Dragon's Rising to be like a year after it happened, because you don't expect someone to like grow up that quickly after something, like you grow up that quickly. So I do think that like it happened like not like a few years, like 4 to 5 years after the merge that now Dragon Rising like occurs. So yeah, let's see. I just really hope, I just really want, they'll probably bring back like Jay and Cole in part 2, in like the next 10 episodes, because we didn't get to see them in part 1. Like we had Nia mention Jay, and then like when she got like reintroduced, and then there's been like no mention of Cole, like really whatsoever. And we literally only got like Zayn back in like the last, I think it was in the last maybe it was episode 9 or 10. I think it was episode. Maybe it was episode 8. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I can't remember which episode it was. Also, I am really enjoying the like 20-minute format for these episodes. I think for Dragon's Rising, 20-minute episodes works extremely well. Like, I don't think if the episodes were still 11 minutes, like they were with Crystallized, that it would have worked as well as it did. And I think that's like a common criticism of like Wild Brain seasons. Because if you don't know, after season 8, I think it was either no, it was after season 10. So at like season 11, starting at season 11, the seasons started were like 11 minutes long. And the common criticism of like these seasons is the fact that that a lot of the like episodes felt super rushed just because there was like a certain there's like half the time compared to like the first 10 seasons of Ninjago compared to like, you know, the next like 6 or 7 seasons. So yeah, and I do think that like some of the seasons were rushed. Like some episodes like worked like quite well and were like great episodes in the 11-minute format. For example, Ninjago Confidential, that is probably one of my favorite episodes of that probably is the most memorable episode for me from that era. And I'm only saying I think I'm just gonna say pre Unreal era versus Unreal, because I think Dragon's Rising season 1 is the first season even where they've actually used Unreal and like switched it from whatever like engine they were using beforehand. So yeah, I'm glad they went back to, and I forgot what my point was, but yeah, I'm glad they went back to the 20-minute format, because it truly does work well for Ninjago that there's like a 20 or 22-minute format for each episode. One criticism I do have, however, is the fact that the intro feels way too like short. Like, I'm sure it's like if you like look at like the how long it is, it'll be like quite decently long, but it does feel quite short in comparison to like the old like Weekend Whip. In comparison to like the old Weekend Whip, like intros. Like I'm thinking of the season 4 intro for that used the Weekend Whip, and I preferred that honestly to I prefer the Weekend Whip to We Rise. Like, it's not by like a large margin by any means. Like, I still like We Rise. It's just like the visuals are amazing. It's just feels more shorter than like the original 20-minute, not 20-minute, the original like intros. Like I think I can't really comment on like the Wild Brain intros because I'm mainly talking about like the Will film intros here, because I think most of the time when I watched the Wild Brain, like the pre Unreal, like when I watched the pre Unreal like era seasons, so season 11 onwards, I think I just skipped the intros. I do not remember watching them, honestly. So yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but happy Pride Month, by the way, guys. Happy Pride Month. Shout out to the gays. But yeah, so I recommend watching Dragons Rising if you haven't though. It's such an enjoyable it is such an enjoyable like season. Like at least the first part is. I just hope that they do more with the elemental master of wind. I think that's kind of wanted to get onto. So if you don't know, there's a new elemental master of wind. Spoiler alert. Her name is Euphrasia, and I think I mentioned this last week. I think, but I hate how a lot of people are just like immediately like calling her pick me. And a lot of people on Twitter saying, oh, it's just like the people on TikTok. But when I first started seeing Euphrasia like hate, it was on Twitter. So like Euphrasia doesn't really have that much really of a character, so I can't really like judge her if I can't really judge her if like there's not a lot to judge, if you get what I mean. Like I'm sure she's a great character. I'm sure like the Ninjago team have a lot planned for her in part 2. But there's nothing really for me to judge as of right now because we don't know that much about her. Literally the only things we know about her, like so far, is the fact that she lives in the Cloud Kingdom. She's like a monk in the Cloud Kingdom. And yeah, that's like it. And like her name's Euphrasia and she's the new elemental master of wind. That's like it, really. We don't know too much about her. And I can't even make it like a huge like deal of her like personality, really, because there's nothing really too much to judge on her character. Like we got like a simple introduction of like who she is. Like she probably has a wiki page, I think she has a no wiki page. Yeah, she does have a wiki page. But I doubt it's got a lot for her. Yeah, there's literally nothing. It's literally just got like her basic facts, which is on like this is on the fandom wiki, by the way. So it's got like her species, her affiliation, her home world, occupation, element, first appearance, status, and who she's voiced by. There's like a quote from her, just like the literally bones. It literally all it says for her on like after the quote is literally Euphrasia is a writer of destiny and the new elemental master of wind. And then it has her appearances, which is literally only in episode 5. And then trivia, so Euphrasia was introduced in Writers of Destiny as one of the new Writers of Destiny, and is revealed to be the new elemental master of wind after Morrow, who was the previous master of wind. Lloyd takes notice of her wind powers and mentions he knew Morrow and that he already likes her more than Morrow, hinting that he still has not gone over the time Morrow possessed him back in Winds of Change, which was like the episode he possessed him, I guess. But yeah, there's like bare bones about her because she appeared in literally one 20-minute episode, and people are all already calling her like a pick me and stuff like that, when that could be like further from the truth. I don't really have too much of an opinion on her, like right as of right now, because we don't know anything about her. Like literally nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until part 2 comes out, and then I'll tell you guys about how much I like her. And I feel like this was kind of expected for them to kind of like have a new Master Wind. Like I can't remember if I said this on stream before or not, but I didn't really expect them like to actually make like like Nelson or Antonia to. I didn't really expect them to make like Antonia or like Nelson or like any of like the pre-established like kids of Ninjago. I didn't really expect them to like make one of them like the new Master of Wind. As much as I would have like liked it, and as much as like the fandom would have liked it, I guess I didn't really. It wasn't really like something you would expect. Hello, Danny. Hello, welcome in everyone. Hello. We're just talking about Ninjago while playing The Sims. But yes, hello. How did your stream go, by the way? How did your stream go? Hello. Hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How did your stream go, Danny? I saw you. I kind of just checked out your stream like 15 minutes before I went live. But yes, how did it go? How did playing Undertale go? Ninjago as per usual. As per usual, Kelly. Stream was good. Of course. But yeah, so also, you know, I hate I mentioned this last week as well, but I hate how like Ninjago is not like Dragons Rising. It's not on UK Netflix. Like it's on American Netflix, but like it's not on UK Netflix. I literally had to go over like download an entirely separate app. I had to go and download the which one plan to finish it tomorrow. Ooh, I'll probably be there for that then. When I see you complete Undertale in it. But yeah, I literally had to download the ITVX app just to watch it. I mean, at least it's free and the ads aren't too bad. It's literally like a max of like 3 ads per episode, which isn't too bad for a 20-minute episode. Because it's like one ad at the start, one ad at the end, and I usually just like stop watching like a minute before the end because that's usually when like the outro plays. But yeah, and then like one ad in the middle. So what? So ads aren't too bad on the ITVX app. It's just frustrating because there's like because the thing is we don't even have Crystallize on UK Netflix yet, but like pretty much every other country has Crystallized, which was the last season of Ninjago. So it is just annoying, but yeah, yeah, it's just frustrating because it feels like the just we get nothing when it comes to like Ninjago, like related content. You know, it is just frustrating. But yeah, I was kind of just getting into spoiler territory there of like the newest season of Ninjago. Because if you don't know, they've released like the first part of it, and I've watched like the first 10 episodes. So yeah, but I would recommend it if you like watching Ninjago, because it is just a very enjoyable. It's a very enjoyable season so far. It's a very enjoyable season, and like it's not like the episodes are like 40 minutes long. No. They're like 20 minutes long. So yeah, I'll actually look through the episodes just to see if I've like missed anything. Oh yes, so let me get it up. So first of all, they have okay. I have some issues with ITVX though. So as you can see, I've got Lego Ninjago and Lego Dragons Rising saved. So this Lego Ninjago series here is literally Prime Empire, um, Prime Empire, Master of the Mountain, Island Seabound, and Crystallized, right? Let me see. Because the other day when I checked, they had like a large chunk of episodes just like missing. But it doesn't look like if that's the case anymore. They might have added it. Let me see. Maybe it was Seabound and not Master Mountain. I swear though, there was like a large chunk of episodes just like missing. I might have just like misread it. Though. Yeah, I'm probably gonna rewatch. I'm probably gonna end up rewatching Crystallized because of the fact that I watched like half the season in a different language. But yeah, also, let me see. Let me see if it's got the original Masters of Spinjitzu. Oh yeah, it does have Masters of Spinjitzu actually. Let me see. Episodes. It only has up to season 5 though on the original, like this Masters of Spinjitzu, which is weird. I mean, I've already watched like the first 7 seasons, and it has one of the. Okay, so whenever I click on one of the pilot episodes, which is Way. So like this first one here, this one here, it says Ninjago Way of the Ninja. And whenever I click on that, that literally just takes me to the Masters of Spinjitzu. So, yeah, that's annoying. I mean, it has the Woo's t-shirts, but like, you can also ITV being very inconsistent with Ninjago. That is very frustrating. Like, you can find the first 10 seasons of Ninjago. That's what seasons 8 to 10 are just nowhere to be found on ITVX. 10 seasons on Netflix. But it's just frustrating that you have to go to another app to like actually watch the show. Which is like my whole point, like to begin with, like you have to like watch you have to watch it like in different places because it's just so inconsistent. Like you'll have to watch like the first 10 seasons of Ninja. If you want to watch Ninjago, you have to watch the first 10 on Netflix. Like the first, no, not even first 10. First up to Seabound, up to like what's it? Yeah, up to Seabound. You can watch like up to Seabound, and then it just doesn't have like last year's season, and it doesn't have Dragon's Rising, which is this year's season. Despite the fact that every other like country, like America, already has like the first 10 episodes, and literally like Lego were being so good with being great with the promotion. They were like, okay, Dragon's Rising is gonna drop in this time for a drop on this date for each country, and for us in the UK it's going to it dropped on the 5th of June, which is 5 days ago. And it was on Monday. But the thing is, everyone was confused because it just didn't drop on Netflix. Like literally, whenever it dropped on like any other like in any other country, it dropped on Netflix, but it just didn't drop on Netflix for us, which is weird. And then because I follow like quite a few like UK Ninjago fans. So like I was scrolling on Twitter because I was like thinking, oh, has Dragon's Rising released yet? I'm gonna watch it tomorrow because Netflix sharing stuff, and my mum owns the Netflix account. And I scrolled through it and was scrolling through Twitter, just seeing like, oh, what's everyone? Because I was playing on Monday. I was like, okay, has people seen it? What's like people's impressions of like the first episode? And people were saying like, oh, it's not on Netflix. It's not on Netflix. What time is it releasing? Which is weird because I thought it had already released. And then like, I think it was on, maybe it was Tuesday. I do not remember. Like maybe Tuesday morning. No, it was Monday night. It was Monday night because I remember. No, was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday morning. Maybe I was, or like Tuesday like afternoon as I got out from college. Just going through Twitter, and people were saying like, oh, it's on the ITVX app, which is a really obscure place to put it. Like maybe Ninjago is airing on like CITV, which is like the kids network for like ITV is like a pretty big like channel company over here in the UK. They own like a few like channels over here. And CITV is children's ITV. So I was thinking, oh, so maybe they're just like maybe it started airing on CITV, but I don't know if that's true or not because I never heard anything about it dropping on like the CITV. So I am honestly like not sure. Because like I remember like the other year, I think like the other year, like hearing about the news that like Ninjago was no longer on Cartoon Network, just because of like, I think it was mainly due to like scheduling issues. Because if you don't know, Cartoon Network has been in like the past few years. Cartoon Network has been like absolutely like horrible with like scheduling, like Ninjago, and that is not okay. Um, but yeah, it's been like absolutely horrible with like Ninjago. So I guess like the like execs were like, you know what, we're moving Ninjago to like a different thing. And ever since then, it's been like the worst like thing, because like it's just been kind of not great, because it's like, oh, Ninjago's gonna stream on Netflix. Okay, I think that's gonna be okay. And me, being a reasonable person that I am, think, oh, that's gonna stream on Netflix in all countries. No, Crystallized isn't on Netflix. They literally the last season they put on was not Skybound, Seabound. Like, and that was only like last month, I think. But they even put like Crystallized on, which is like weird. You know, like they should just like put it on in order. They should just like put it on for like all fans, for like. Oh my god, I didn't. Oh my god, I think if I do an escape, I can bring up to Twitch Studio. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, it doesn't work all the time, but it works like half the time if I do like an escape. Okay. But yeah, like if they like actually like want to have like some decent amount of a fan base, they should just like at least like try and like if they want to have like at least some sort of a fan base in like all countries, they should at least like try and, you know, be consistent. Like at least put every season so far on Netflix. Like it's really not that hard. Cause like Netflix has like the licensing for Ninjago. It's not like it's in. I don't even know if it's in like licensing like hell or not. But I doubt it is, cause like America has like crystallized like, and you can't tell me it's like an EU thing, cause Europe, not Europe, England is not even part of like the UK is not even part of like the EU anymore. So it's just like, what's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Like with like Jago. Like maybe it's like maybe it's just like different stuff on like Netflix like UK. So maybe it's just like a different, maybe it's just like because of UK like headquarters versus at like, you know, US Netflix. Maybe, but I don't know. I do not know. I just wish that like at least we got like I wish that we at least like got like a clear cut answer of like why it's like so inconsistent. Like literally I remember like this was like maybe 1-2 years ago. I was like going I think it was like 2 years ago actually, because I think I was checking whether Master of the Mountain um was on like the normal Ninjago like on I think it was like a couple years ago when like um maybe when like seasons 8, 9, and 10, and then like, you know, the Wild Brain seasons were like added to Netflix. I was looking through like Ninjago. I was looking through the Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu like on Netflix, and for some reason they just randomly took off season 6 on Netflix. Like they didn't take off the whole series, which I would have understood more. Like if it was like a licensing issue, then like I would have understood more. If like they couldn't like have it on due to licensing, or like they're going through like copyright trouble or whatever. But like they took off one season. They took off season 6. They took off Skybound, and that was it. Which is weird, right? It's weird that they only took off like one season. You know? Like personally I do not understand that like at all. You know? Um But yeah, back to my points earlier about Euphrasia. Again, Dragons Rising spoilers. But yeah, I don't get why so many people are calling her pick me. Like I really don't understand it, because like we only see her in one episode. One episode. That's like it. You know? Like like it's just like we don't even know that much about her, and you're already calling her pick me. Like I think it's mainly because like it's mainly coming from like moral stands. You know, there's like the really like, you know, like the like moral stands are like, oh, I want Mark to come back, blah 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 blah. But the thing is, it doesn't make sense for Morrow to come back after him like literally like sacrificing himself at the end of season 5, and then in in the Day of the Departed like special, like he literally like Morrow's arc is pretty much done. Like, would I love like more backstory? Yes, but like I feel like morals, like whatever like loose threads on that were left in moral story could theoretically be told through like like flashbacks. Like I don't think he needs like a whole like another season, or like a whole like I don't think he needs to come back for Dragon's Rising necessarily. Like he literally sacrificed himself to like he literally sacrificed himself to like he literally sacrificed himself at the end of season 5. So I don't get why it wouldn't be in character for him to come back. You know, it wouldn't be in character. You know? I don't think I have too much to say about Dragon's Rising now. I think also the villains are like great villains. Like you just really love to like hate them. Like for example, Dr. LaRosa, I think her name is. Let me check. Dr. LaRosa. Dr. LaRoe. Dr. LaRoe. She is an amazing villain. Like, she's not even like supposed to be like the main villain. Like, the main villain is supposed to be like the main villains are supposed to be like the Empress and like Raz. I think the Empress. I think the main villain is supposed to be like the Empress, which is Empress Beatrix, which is why she doesn't like turn up until like the last episode, because they're like working up to like introduce her. But like yeah, she's an amazing like villain. That's why I love her design as well. I just love how she looks. I don't think they could have like done her design as detailed like in like early seasons either. Like this is what she looks like. You can't really see her glasses, but like they're like green tinted, and they're just like the standard like eyes for like women characters in Ninjago. But yeah, I don't think like those like strands of like gray would be like as really as detailed if she was like introduced like earlier. That there's only one of the characters that I know of that has those strands that I can kind of like compare her to, which is Misako. And if you look at Misako's design here, like I know this is like I know this screen cap is from like season 11, I think, but Misako was introduced like in like season 2, I think, season like 1 or 2. Like she was introduced like fairly early on. Like she has a white strand, and like they could not like get away with like putting like more detail in her strand in her hair, like that one white strand in her hair, because of just like how it's like looked like for years, you know? Like they could not get away with that level of detail like with whatever like engine they were using back in like 2011. Oh my god, that was a long time ago. they could not get away. I also my profile picture on my Gmail. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I also mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but yeah, I changed it because it just made sense to change it. Because whenever I would make like new like accounts on stuff that I use my Gmail for, it'll just um use my old profile picture instead of my new one. But yeah. What else have I done this week? Oh yeah, I had psychology paper. I had psychology paper 3 on Monday. That feels like such a long time ago. But yeah, I had it on Monday, and now I have like no more psychology lessons until like um until September when I go uni, which feels weird. Like it feels weird that I'm not going to have like any more psychology lessons now for the next like what? How many months is it? Like 3 months? Yeah, for like the next like 3 months. It just feels weird, you know? I'm not gonna have it. And I had biology paper. I had biology paper 1 on Wednesday, which I think it was okay. I think I did okay on that. Like I don't think I did too bad on it. And I have chemistry paper 1 on Monday, so I'm probably gonna do a chemistry revision stream tomorrow at 7:30 BST, GMT, whatever time zone I'm in the UK. I'm just gonna keep saying UK time. But yeah. And I only have 2 more. I have 2 more weeks of exams, which feels like a long time, but also that means that I have 2 more revision streams left before we're done with the revision streams for like good. I mean, I might do revision streams when I start uni, but those won't be for like another while because like I'm obviously not gonna start like straight away. So yeah. We'll see. What's up this bed? I feel like putting it up to like straight up to the wall is like decent. It is really warm in this room, Jesus Christ. So yeah, so what I got up to yesterday night. So yesterday, as you know, I wasn't streaming because I was at mom's. I was like partially dog sitting. Well, I thought I was gonna be dog sitting because I thought like no one was home, but turns out my sister was home. But yeah, the like main reason I went to my mom's was because my dad was going out, which is weird because like I have been like home on my own for like extended periods of time. I feel like I'm 18, so whatever, I guess. I don't want to put some in here, but I don't know what. But yeah, so what I did last night is that I did some chemistry revision, and then and then when I got like to bed, when it was like, and then I played like Autonauts on my Switch, and then I did some like coloring, and I played then I played Sims 3, which I always kind of enjoy. I really enjoy playing Sims 3. I playing Sims games, as you can tell, because I'm streaming it right now. But yeah. And then I was like adding more stuff to. I was like kind of drawing, playing on my iPad for a little bit. And I was also watching Dr. Stone as well. I got caught up on episodes 9 and 10, I think. So, and then, what else did I do? I think I just went to bed after that, honestly. I watched a few like video essays. Not gonna lie though, like over like the weekend, YouTube is usually like pretty like dull. Like I'll usually like catch up on videos. Like Sundays are usually like the best days for YouTube, for like in terms of like people I subscribe to, like posting stuff, because of like because it's like Evan Edinger's video, there's, you know, Hammercraft recap, usually Mumbo will like either like post like either at the weekend or on like Monday, Tuesday. Let me put a point. Yes, I did. Okay. You know, just stuff like that. You know. I just stuff like that, I guess. Okay, what else have I been like getting up to whilst in this like past like week or so? I remember my biology teacher saying something. Did I put it in my stream notes? No, I didn't. I remember my biology teacher saying something really funny, and then I was like, I'm not gonna forget this. But then I ended up forgetting it anyways. I genuinely don't remember what it was. And this is gonna be bugging me now. It's gonna really bug me now. I can't think of it. please. I'm sure it'll come to me like eventually. I don't think I've really been up to like too much. Also, for Oswick we might be updating to 1.20 at some point. I've literally asked like Jim about it, and she said she was gonna figure out how to. Said she's gonna figure out how to like sort out the Eternals. And how to like update to 1.20, but yeah, we might be updating to 1.20 on Oswick soon. I hope so anyways. We just need to see if like, cause okay, I mentioned this last week, but basically Oswick is a fabric server, not a vanilla server. Like, we don't have any mods like directly installed. We just have it set up so we can like install mods onto the server if we like really need to. If we really like want to. So like so yeah, we might be getting that soon. I haven't really been on Oswick much this week though. Mainly cause exams and stuff, you know. But yeah, when was the last time I was on Oswick? It might have been Monday, maybe. Maybe it was Monday. So I think I'll go on Oswick like tomorrow, like right before stream, just to like get like some mining done and just like get some other stuff like done. Maybe I don't know what else I would like to get done, but you know, I actually do need to go mining for quartz actually on Oswick. That's something I need to do. I just need to get blaze rods, but like I can't be bothered. Like, it's such like a simple thing, like, oh, getting blaze rods, but can I be bothered? No, I cannot. I actually cannot be bothered. So, and the thing is, it's literally only for a weakness potion, so I only need like one. But you know, and I've tried like rummaging through Danny's old stuff to see if he has like any, but I think he might have like left it in his ender chest, so who knows, or like just left it in his inventory when he last quit. Who knows, who knows. I am quite tired right now, as you can like kind of tell. I feel like I have some like dead pixels on my screen right now. I don't know. I think I might, at some point, I might like see if I can resize my gameplay window. Not gameplay window, but from because it looks a little bit weird if I don't have my keep it away. Because because no one really has raised like an issue about it. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I've been building a bit on my server. I know I haven't updated like you guys on like the progress of it since like February. But I think after I've done my exams, I'm going to do like kind of an update video on like what I've been doing on my server and like what kind of stuff have I like kind of been building on there, because I've built like a little bit of stuff. I just want to kind of like do like a decent chunk on like this most recent build that I'm working on. Just kind of like show you. I don't know how much I'm going to stream on there in like the future. But who knows? Who knows? At this point, I think the main reason I haven't is because of just like Oswick maybe, or just like me being more interested in like Oswick, I guess, than like talking through my process for like a build. You know what I mean? And why are these the same swatch? Why don't these have the same swatch? This is killing me. But I just genuinely don't know like when I will do like an update video for that server. But yeah, I will do an update. I think I kind of want to do some sort of like update video. I kind of want to do like monthly updates for that server. Not like monthly, but like maybe like once every like 2-3 months. Maybe once every 2 months, maybe. Just to like show you guys like what I've been up to and what kind of stuff I have been building on there, just to show you like guys like, hey, the server isn't dead, you know. And it's not like I've lost like all passion for the server. It's just like being busy just like kind of sucks, you know. I mean, maybe I'll do like a lot more like streaming on there, like eventually at some point, like during like the summer. But we'll have to see like how much time I do and during the summer, and like how I can split my time. Like I know I'll be I know at least I'll be sticking to like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, because that's when I stay at my dad's. And I'll be trying to stick to like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But like we'll have to see if like we'll just have to see. We'll just have to like see like how much I can split my time like over the summer, you know? Because I do need to get like a part-time job. Like I know I don't want to do it in like retail, or, like fast food, but that like then that like really like limits my options of like what I can actually do as like a part-time job. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what kind of stuff like I can do. And you know, I mean, maybe I can like start like maybe editing for like people and just trying to like see like what my going rate should be. But that'll take up a lot of time, so, and plus I don't really have like that much like editing experience. So it's like not a lot of people want to like hire me, but you know, maybe I'll do like commissions or something. But also I need the experience, so it's like I don't know. We'll have to like see how things turn out. You know, what else? So I think I don't know what to stream that next week, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know what to stream. I really wanted to stream Phasmo. I've been wanting to do another Phasmo stream for like ages, and I know like since like people are getting out of school and stuff, I might ask Danny to do a Phasmo stream with me. At like some point. We'll just see. Because I know he's been like getting a lot more into like streaming, like he rated this earlier, obviously. I know he's been like doing a lot more streaming, like as per lately. Like obviously it's like not like super consistent, but like he has been like somewhat consistent though. So you gotta cut it in for that. Let's see. These ones like here. I can't really put them in all in like super neat, so but I might ask. Let's see how. Okay, my webcam is fine. It's not starting to overheat yet. But yeah, I just have to see how my schedule like pans out. Yeah, I might ask Danny if he'll do a Phasmo stream with me next week. either that or I'll see if Cry is available to do an inside the back rooms stream where they are. Maybe I'll see if Cry can do an inside the back room stream. I need it the other way around, so I need this one the other way around. And why is that so like high up? Let's see. Oh wait, because it's the. I need this one. I need the ones from these ones, not. I need the Pax ones, not the Eliza ones. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do a Phasma stream. If not, I'll ask like Jess or some of the others to do a Phasma stream with me. You know what would be fun if we tried to teach Sugar to play Phasmophobia. I doubt she would do it, but it would be hilarious. Yeah, by the way, swatch that. That looks different though than the one I'm choosing. Yeah, that looks like that one looks like similar, but that one looks different. Maybe it's just lighting. Just like tricking my eyes because it's like almost 1 a.m. Yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna go to bed soon now. Maybe here. Let's put that one there. Oh wait, let's get rid of this one though first, and then we can put like these ones in. These bits in here. It is very tired, so sorry if I sound like absolute death right now. I probably do sound like absolute death though, and that's why I can't really like easily detect see my volume, so volume might sound absolute death right now, and I'm sorry for that. I feel like death. Oh my god, I'm gonna go to bed like after this VOD. It's uploaded, so yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed in like half hour. Have I tweeted anything that I just don't remember? Have I tweeted anything I don't remember doing? Oh yeah, so over the past like couple days, like when I've been like redoing my hair, like college and stuff, my bubbles just like keep breaking. And I think that's just cause like I've had them for a while, and also some of them I use are like quite thin bubbles because I usually hate like the really thick bubbles. If you have like really thick hair, like you know what I'm on about. But yeah, I hate having like it's like thick hair is like kind of the worst, but I still really like it. I don't know if I would survive having like really thin hair. Yeah, I need to rewatch Crystallized eventually, which I'm probably gonna do. Oh yeah, so you know that wireless charger my dad got me? Well, I lost like basically. You know what I'm on about. I got a wireless. My dad like gave me like a not a wireless charger, but like a magnetic charger instead of Windows. But yeah, I got a magnetic like charger that has the bit you like take off your put into your phone. That's able to be taken off from the rest of the charger. And so my dad gave me that, and I lost like the bit like that goes like into your phone. So I had no like, and I don't even know how I lost it either. Like I remember, like I lost it on Monday, and I remember I'd gone up to third floor to tell my chemistry teacher like, hey, I'm not gonna be in lesson because I'm revising for psychology that afternoon, and it must have um like it must have like disappeared, like just like kind of like when like fallen like off my phone or like out of my phone or whatever. Um, like as soon like um like um like I was like walking down the stairs to the bistro to our little like cafe area to get food. That's like not its actual name, by the way. That's like just like what like some students call it. Um, and also, for some reason, for some like reason, right? We are on our third chemistry teacher of the year. Like our chemistry teacher is like we've got another chemistry teacher. I guess it's to like change up the schedule of like my other chemistry teacher like runs the support sessions. But the thing is like I don't even know if we've like finished the whole thing. Like we literally rushed through like the last like couple topics. And there's like too much in like chemistry A-level stuff. Like we literally finished like right before half term, I think. And bear in mind, like in like all my other subjects, we had finished like weeks, months before. Like in psychology, we finished back in March, and then in biology we finished last month. So it's like, why is there so much content in chemistry? And I wouldn't be as mad if like I wouldn't be as mad as like having a lot of content if I also didn't have exams. Like if I didn't have psychology paper 1 and psychology paper 2 like the 2 weeks before half term, then I would have felt fine about like working up till half term. Like no, I had exams and didn't really learn the content all that well. And like literally like my chemistry teacher like now it was my first year chemistry teacher. And if you've been around here a while, you know just how much I hate his teaching style. Like he doesn't even teach us, he's just like, oh yeah, you can go and revise, which is like yeah, whatever. Like he'll be like, oh, I'll mark you in, you can go and like revise down in like the study area, and just do your own thing. Like and like chemistry I feel like is like the one I need like most help in. So like I feel like in psychology my teacher would just teach would just kind of reteach stuff, and then if we were finding that, she would be like, oh, you can do your own thing at the back. But I feel like that was her teaching would have been too distracting, so I just went along with it, even if it was stuff I had already gone over, I feel like my biology teacher does it the best, because she's like, you can revise on your own, you can go through question packs, make notes, whatever, do your own thing, in class, we'll still be we can stay in class if we want, or she'll just let us she'll let us go revise in the study part, the study area. I'll go revise in or she go sit in class, and because she'll still be in class, then catching up on admin work and stuff, and we can ask her questions, and we can have a little a little bit of a chit about just exams and stuff. So it feels weird that I only have 2 weeks left of it feels weird that I only have 2 weeks left of college. And the thing is as well, like some of my friends have like already finished their like exams just because of just how they've been like laid out, just how like the exam boards have like laid them out and stuff. So yeah. um so for example, my one of my friends from psychology finished their exams on Wednesday. Like I remember I was eating my lunch, and I was like eating my lunch like on a table that's like nearest to where you'll like line up to like grab food, and they come in like right after their exam, and we're just like, oh hi, and like stuff like that, and they're like, oh, I just finished my last exam, and I was like, oh, how'd it go? And they were like, oh, it went okay. I think I did okay, It's a little like chit chat. Oh my god, that was the last time. That was probably the last time I'll ever see them. I mean, I have them on Snapchat, so, and I have their like Instagram and stuff. So yeah. And I'll still see them in like 3-ish weeks, like 3-4 weeks, when we have our like college prom. Like I'll still see them then. You know. It just feels weird because like there's like a ton of people I met then that I'm probably never gonna like see again. Like there's a few people that probably I'm not gonna speak to like ever again. Like there's some people that I like met in first year that I haven't spoken to in a year just because we've had different like schedules and timetables and stuff, and like different lessons at different times and different like study periods, stuff like that. So we haven't had a chance to like, and we just haven't like messaged each other. So yeah. But also it doesn't feel as weird because like a lot of the people that, like I because like some of the people that I was friends with like 2 years ago I'm still friends with, and I still like catch up with, like Cry, and I still catch up with like Danny on occasion, and like Sage, and like people I met like 2 years ago, which it feels weird to say I met Cry like 2 years ago because, but also that it's like been around 2 years since like I met him, because it was his 2-year stream anniversary last week, and we met shortly after he started streaming, because he started the KS Twitter SMP not long after he started streaming. Yeah. It feels like everything has changed, but also nothing has changed at like the same time. You get what I mean? you know. Like, I'm going to uni, like, in, like, what, 3-4 months? Which feels weird to say, right? It feels weird to say that I'm going uni in, like, 3-4 months. And, like, if we think about it, over the next, like, 3 months, I'm gonna start my driving lessons. I'm gonna get a part-time job, you know? Stuff like that. It just feels like a lot is like happening, but also nothing has like changed, you know. And yes, I'm probably gonna still be streaming when I'm in uni. Like, that's not going to change. Like, I at least want to get to my 5-year stream anniversary, which is in 2 years. So I want to get at least until then. And I think when it comes to my like 5-year stream anniversary like comes about, I'm going to like kind of go over my head like, hey, are you still gonna be, do you still want to be streaming? I hope the answer is yes, but you know, a lot can happen in 2 years, so yeah, we'll just have to see. And I'm actually gonna finish off these like 2 rooms and like the hallways. Like, next time the stream Sims, I'm very tired. So but it feels weird. I'm gonna be in uni in September. I also feels weird that like on my 5-year stream anniversary, which if you don't know is on the 10th of July 2025, I'm gonna be um 20 in uni, like halfway through uni, and you know, doing a psychology degree, you know. It just feels weird that like so much is like gonna go on, you know. But yeah. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? Before I end stream. Oh, Purple Pandas won MCC. I for context, I I said this earlier, but I didn't really pay attention to like the last like half an hour of MCC, so I don't really catch like the end of Dodgeball. So if you don't know, on Purple Pandas, it was Curtsy, aka Dave. I think Curtsy's name is Dave. Mystic Cat Live, Elena XE, and Gizzy Gaza. not gonna lie, the only ones that I'm familiar with are Curtsy and Gizzy Gaza. Because fun fact, my mum actually like stopped me from watching Gizzy Gaza. Like when I was younger, I think it was cause I was watching a cops and robbers video of his that I did with Team Crafted, I think, like a while ago, and I think in it, a YouTuber who shall not be named because of just weird stuff they've done, like said one swear word, and my mom was like, "That's it. You never watching this. You never watching this YouTuber again." Or like maybe Gizzy swore, and then like my mom was like, "No, you're not watching it." Like, and she also banned me from watching Adventure Time and Regular Show, which I kind of get, because she was like, I think she saw like one fight scene and was like I think with Adventure Time she saw like a one fight between that like involved Marceline, and my mom was like, no, you're not watching it, you know. So yeah. Um, Wait, did yellow? Okay, I'm confused because on the official MCC, um, did they? No, because I just got, because on AMC's second Twitter, it shows her team winning. MCC, Pride MCC. I am confused. And why is my thing on my headphone wire? This is mine. And it's literally just stuck on there. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream there. I'm very tired. But yeah, I should be streaming normal time next week. So yeah. Tomorrow I'm also streaming at 7:30 p.m. So yeah. Bye guys.